Carson, certified nutritionist. She's at our studio in Carson City, Nevada at Fitness for 10. Thanks for being with us,
Thanks
Nicole.
for having me.
Okay, so if you guys have questions or comments, please put them in the comment section if you have questions about this, because more people should have questions about this. This could be something, or probably is something, that's causing issues and you don't even know. You don't know that the issue is coming from this. You may be thinking it's coming from something else. So Nicole is an expert. Put those questions or comments in the comment section. If you like this stuff, like and subscribe. So thanks for being with us, Nicole.
Thanks. One of my favorite topics is leaky gut, because there's the majority of us walking around with leaky gut. What is leaky gut? So leaky gut is our tight junctions. It is basically what houses our immune system in our gut. It is really important to have those tight junctions sealed up, and the food particles, bacteria, all of that kind of stuff not slipping through and traveling through our bloodstream. That's the stuff that causes the damage to the intestinal wall, the inflammation throughout the body. So how do we get this? We are essentially born with leaky gut, and we should be sealing those up as we age, because that's how the body works, and how it likes to work is it opens it up, and then we start to seal it as we get older, as we grow, helping our immune system. However, nowadays, with the standard American diet and the lack of breastfeeding and that kind of stuff, we are not sealing those tight junctions. So that's when I say the majority of us have been walking around with leaky gut our entire life, which some of the things that leaky gut causes is inflammatory bowel disease, Crohn's disease, IBS, arthritis. It actually lends to hypothyroidism, because what happens, your adrenals, your thyroid, all of those hormones start to tank because you don't have that tight junction seal with your immune system. Eczema, skin conditions. One of the very first things that I ask in an intake form is, do you have skin conditions? Do you have rashes, dry spots on the skin? Are you prone to depression and anxiety? Because again, that stuff is leading right through the bloodstream and just wreaking havoc in our bodies. Anxiety, it's robbing us from our dopamine and serotonin. It's causing us to be nutrient deficient. So, that, because what happens is, so you have these fishnet stockings now as an immune system, everything's going through it. You're creating bacteria in the gut lining. So you're feeding bad bacteria. Your good bacteria is starting to come down and decrease. The bad bacteria is coming up. We're off-gassing. We're starting to have more acid reflux because we don't have good bile production. We're starting to be more gassy. And everybody's walking around like this, but nobody's saying it because they don't want to be the one that's gassy or burping. But that's the symptoms from leaky gut. We can overproduce zonulin, which is a protein, which is not a good protein molecule in the system. It's creating bad bacteria. How to solve this? You want to eat whole foods. You guys walking around and sticking the standard American diet in our system is not helping us. Get out the processed foods out of your system. Take the seed oils out of your diet. Remove gluten and dairy. One of the things, dairy is a very good protein, but one of the things, if you have leaky gut, it is feeding the bad bacteria. We can tell in a blood test if that's causing that problem for you. But gluten is always I hear all the time, oh, it's only because it's celiac disease. Absolutely not. What happens is gluten is seen as a foreign invader. So our T cells are going to come out and help that and get that gluten gone rather than help your body seal up leaky gut or say help your hormones or detox your body. So remove gluten. Add bone broth. Bone broth is so beneficial to leaky gut. Good quality bone broth, or make it yourself. There are some great recipes out there for bone broth that just simmer on the stove most of the day. Pick good bones to be simmering with, grass-fed, grass-finished, that kind of thing. Good quality vegetables in there. Some supplements that will help leaky gut is a good digestive enzyme. You guys, this helps us break down our food and expel it and keep the good nutrients. Glutathione is just huge for the lining of your intestines. It helps seal that. It's like a building block that just forges those broken seals up. Quercetin. This really helps the immune system. Like if we have really bad histamine issues, we're always stuffy, we're always sneezing. Quercetin is one of those things that seal the tight junctions, not only in your immune system, in the gut, but in your nose, in your mouth, where our first immune system is our first defensive immune. Licorice root. So licorice root helps balance cortisol. So that helps us to rest and digest. We're either in fight or flight, or we're resting and digesting. You want the rest and digest to be happening properly. Licorice root helps that. And so does aloe vera juice. I do a shot of aloe vera juice every single morning because that helps seal and keep the tight junctions sealed. One of the other things, you guys, that I didn't touch on is arthritis. Arthritis, if you have leaky gut, you are really hurting during these cold winters, and your bones and your joints are aching. That is a sign of leaky gut. That can be helped.
Yeah, again, great input, and it causes so many issues. Now, what about probiotics, prebiotics? Does that help? I mean, there's so many different kinds
Yeah.
out there. What are your thoughts on
So
that?
I love them. However, I do not love, on TV, you're hearing all about the yogurts, that kind of stuff to get your probiotics from. Please don't do that. Yogurts, 95% of yogurts are the probiotic in them is being killed on the tongue. You're not even getting that in your digestive tract. You have to find a really good probiotic, and I really like prebiotics. Prebiotics are what feed the good bacteria. Probiotics are what keeps you plentiful. And I like a spore-based probiotic because a spore-based probiotic is what will make it through the digestional tract without breaking down and being wasteful. And here's the other thing with that. You guys, if you have bacteria buildup in the system, in the digestional tract, in the small intestines, if you have an overabundance of bad bacteria, you have to kill that first. So what I do with my clients is we kill the bad bacteria and then we repopulate the good. And that's with really good fiber, fibrous foods, and a pre and probiotic.
Wow. Okay, everyone. Something for you to think about, something for you to focus on. Thanks for your input, Nicole. If you guys have questions, again, you know what to do. And we'll get you connected with Nicole if you want to talk to her. So, Nicole, thank you so much for being with us and your insight on all these health topics.
Absolutely. Anytime.
Okay. We will see you next time. Thank
Bye.
you.